Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to spend another day tending to pyromaniac's boo-boos in Rimworld. And come on, Toon, man, you've really gotta toughen up a little here. 2 shots from a club, that's all it took to put you down. You got a bruise on your left arm and a torso, and suddenly you're bedridden and begging for medicine? You don't hear Winnie complaining, man, and she's blind in both eyes. You don't see her wasting her time weeping like Donald Trump after reading the latest Gallup poll. You gotta get hard, mate. You're a proud pyromaniac. You gotta do your firebrug brothers and sisters proud. You can't call yourself a pyromaniac if you just quail at the first sign of trouble and crumble. If movies, books, and television have taught me anything, it worked. Bernard, he has joined us. 27% chance and Winnie finally got him. Oh, Bernard. Oh, I'm so glad to have you on board, buddy. I'm so glad. But in a minute, okay, first things, Bernard, you should probably go get some clothing, because I know you're angry about being naked, right? Yeah, okay, that's fine. There you go. See, some awful tribal wear. This is good. You got some clothes. There's pants and a shirt over here if you want. You take whatever. You feed yourself. That's good. All right, I'm glad. Bernard is on the team. This is excellent. But I got to get back to my whole Toon thing, because seriously, Toon, if books, movies, and television have taught me anything, and arguably they're the only thing that's ever taught me anything, but if they have, you're a pyromaniac, man. You're supposed to be hard, just tough as nails, and possibly all scarred up from like a fire that you set as a kid that got out of control, and it burned you bad, but you loved the burn, and it ignited a fire inside of you, a lust for the flames. And you made those flames who you are. And those scars, those twisted lumps of melted flesh, those are the badge of honor that you wear that shouts your love for the flame to the entire world. And you gotta share that love with them, whether they want you to or not. You got a reputation to live up to, dog, as a pyromaniac. You gotta come at this Andy Dufresne style, bro. You gotta get busy living as a pyromaniac, or get busy dying in a fire. Andy would be very disappointed in you. I'm really super stoked about Bernard, though. You, Bernard, are possibly the greatest asset to the colony. And you know what? I'm going to pause things while we sort of set you a work order. First thing you got to do, buddy, hauling and cleaning are your top priority. Welcome to the colony, by the way, Bernard. Glad to have you aboard. What are you going to do? You're going to carry shit and clean shit. What are your exact specifics, anyway? What are you good at? You are an amazing cook. Your medicine is excellent. Goddamn, Bernard, you're actually pretty awesome. You will construct, you can grow, and have a passion for it. Look at this cooking, though. A 9 cooking skill. Bernard is the shit. He can research a little bit as well. Okay. So, Crusty, you're off cooking duty, buddy. No more cooking for Crusty. You know, cooking with Crusty really does have kind of the... It does seem like it would be a fantastic sort of... I would watch Cooking with Crusty. And more importantly... We got somebody else to help fight fires. So now we have 2 pyromaniacs and 1 2 non-pyromaniacs. We've sort of reached equilibrium. Patient, how's your medical skill here, Bernard? Any good at all? Let's take a look. Medical, yeah, it's actually really good. In fact, we might want to make you our primary doctor. Are you even better a doctor than Toons? No way. You are actually a better doctor than Toons. No, you're both equally good. Okay. You both have an 8. You're really social, not as good as Winnie. Oh, you're actually better than Winnie, never mind. Oh, Bernard is our new recruiter, too. Oh, Bernard, I'm loving you, bro. I mean, I might love you in the biblical sense, too. You give me an opportunity, I'll take you all the way down, man. I'm not, I'll do you up right, Bernard. You do me right, I'll do you right. You know, one hand scratches the other. Who's trying to train? Somebody's out there trying to train Rick. All right, well, whatever. Bed rest when injured, yes. Flicking switches, of course, a thing you're allowed to do. Winnie, you're no longer our warden. We're going to put you down at a 3 just so you will feed prisoners. Wardening is now the sole, purview of Bernard. Bernard is our warden. Handling animals. Well, you're an 8. Bernard is a 9. Let's leave you guys at both. Let's put you both at like a 2. Cooking, that's Bernard's #1 priority. Bernard is a cook. Hunter, Bernard is shitty at it. We'll put him at a 4 so he's capable of it, but it's fine. Construction, Bernard is bad at that. We'll leave him at a 3. Repair, also a 3. Growing, you are bad at... Honestly, I don't even really want you... You know what? You got other priorities. Let's put you at a 4. So if the need arises, you will do it. Plant cutting, I'm still going to leave you at a 2. Because Winnie won't do it. Winnie will plant crops, but she won't harvest crops. It's disconcerting. Smithing, you know, 4. Tailor, 4. I don't suppose you're like an artist or anything. Nope, don't even like it at all. Crafting, we'll leave you at a 4 because you will do it. Hauling and cleaning are going to be your main priority. And then, honestly, I think we'll tie you with Toon for research. Because Toon isn't really, I mean, he'll haul, I guess. Which is handy. I'm not slighting you, noble pyromaniac, buddy. How's this door coming, Winnie? Good? Are we almost done? It's finished. We just left some blocks over there for whatever reason, and now the door is wedged open. Genius. Prioritize hauling slate blocks. Somebody go and get those. Did I just interrupt Bernard's meal? I probably just interrupted his meal. He's going to be a little upset. That's okay, though. This bed is no longer a medical bed. This bed now belongs to Bernard, the drifter. Welcome aboard, Bernard. The prison room is still the prison room. This is Toon's bed? Yeah. And what we got to do now is see about making some individual bedrooms, I think. That should be our next priority. We do need to get some building materials, and I'm not building anything out of wood anymore. I will finish this wood floor and possibly floor the entire area with wood. But we're not building anything else with wood because we got pyromaniacs, man. I gotta be alert to that. We have to plan accordingly. Pyromaniacs are gonna cause problems. So let's get, no, I don't want the wood floor. Stone cutter's table, let's add a build. Make stone blocks 10 times. Yeah, that seems fine. And I think we'll have, who's our best? Who's going to be the best at that? Who can craft? Okay. You're a 1. You're a 0. You know what, Crusty? Since you're off cooking duty and we don't really have any mining to do, I think we may have you do some stone cutting. Oh, that's all right, Pete. You know, old Crusty, cutting a stone, it's what I love. It's what I love, Pete. It's part of who I am, really. It's in my bones. It's in my blood. The only thing I love more than cutting the stone and working with the stone is, of course, mining the salt. That's on there. But the only thing I love more than cutting the stone and then mining the salt is, you guessed it, it's shooting drifters, Pete. I love shooting drifters. No offense to my friend Bernard, who is, in fact, a drifter. He's the one man I didn't shoot. Think about this, Bernard. If anything, the fact that I didn't shoot you is a huge sign of respect. Really, you gotta think about that. I'm prone to shooting drifters. I gotta, you know, one of these days, maybe, Bernard, I'll take you out and show you the corpse hole. But until that happens, just rest assured, Krusty's got himself a mighty fine storehouse of dead drifters. And you should just be thankful you ain't in it, bro. Come on, Crusty, you want to get out of bed? There you go. Krusty's out of bed. What's Crusty doing? He's consuming a simple meal. We'll let Crusty eat. Then let's see what Crusty decides to do on his own. He's going to go play horseshoes. I'm actually okay with that, Crusty. Go ahead and play some horseshoes, buddy. You probably need a little joy in your life. He's feeling good, low expectations. Actually, your joy's pretty good, Crusty. He's now joy-filled from pitching horseshoes for like an hour. What are you going to do now? Digging at granite. I mean, I do want this stuff gone, but you know what, Crusty? No, I think we gotta, let's prioritize stone cutting. We need building materials so that we can start getting this place patched up. I really want you to be the man. You cut stone pretty quick, too. Krusty's real good at it. Well, Pete, like I said, if it ain't shooting a drifter, it's cutting stone. Couple things I'm good at. This is one of them. Let's take a look at our bill on the stove. Now that we've got a more dedicated cook, maybe we also have another mouth to feed. You know what? Let's take this up. I'm going to go all the way up to, I think, 40. We got to think about this. Colonists eat 2 meals a day. So we need 8 meals a day to fill our colonists. And I would like for us to have a whole season's worth of food stockpiled before winter. That's a lot of food, though. Even for just 10 days, if we're eating 8 meals a day, that's 80 meals we need. That's a lot of food. Bernard's making progress, though. Look at him. He's a cooking champ down there. He's whipping those raw potatoes. Cooking them up good. A roof has collapsed because it was too far from any support. Oh, okay. There's a hole in our building, which is going to make heating and cooling a problem. Okay. Well, we can fix this. Hold on a second. This is fine. We were going to zone a room anyway, which is why I had Crusty digging these blocks. What blocks do we have the most of? We have 175 granite blocks. So let's build this out of granite then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we want to do this. We want this to be right here. No, we kind of want our room to be 8 by 8. I've played a little Rimworld off camera. And the one thing I've learned is that colonists like rooms to be at least 8 by 8. That's sort of like the optimal size before they get a bonus for the room being spacious. So that's the size we're going to build him in. Winnie's going to come in and build a room around Toon. It's pretty cool. More importantly, I think that the thing we got to focus on here is that the room she is building around Toon, make stone blocks, build complete. Oh, no. It can't be complete yet. We need more. You know what? We have 160. Do it 15 more times, Crusty. But most importantly, Crusty, I know you love to dig, buddy, but you're just going to make more roof collapse. Well, you are making granite blocks. Now, you know what? Here, prioritize this. Go cut stone. I think the most important thing, which I've interrupted myself while trying to make this point like 15 times. Jesus, Pete, get your shit together. You're ADD and all over the place. The thing that's important, the room that's going to be surrounding Toon is made of brick. It's stone. He can't set it on fire. This is a good thing. Crusty, you will go to bed when you're exhausted, right? You won't just stay up and work with the night through because I prioritize that work? I really would rather you not collapse from exhaustion. You're tired. Yeah, okay, stop, Crusty. Finish this one and then stop. Don't drive yourself to exhaustion. There, no. Clear prioritized work and go to bed. You can come back to the stone cutting tomorrow, buddy. There's plenty of days to cut stone. And what we need to do now... Hey, Toon, you want to build a door real quick? Put a door on your room. It could be a wooden door. That's fine, Toon. I'll give you a wooden... I can't build a wooden door? I don't want to build a door out of stone because they open really slowly. Okay, Toon has wood. Granite door? No. Hold on a second. Toon, stop what you're doing. Pick this up. Okay, so grab Toon. Haul wood times 30. Put it in the stockpile. Now that the wood is stockpiled, you just picked it all up and... Okay. No, don't do that. Stop building floor. I appreciate the fact that you're making an effort to build the floor, but before you do that, I would like you to put a door on your room. This way you have your own room. Toon. Prioritize. Oh, he's drafted, right. Prioritize working on wooden door. There you go. Now you've got your own room, see? Then you can get back to, you know, building the floors and whatnot. Now you have your own sort of shitty room. Admittedly, it's not the nicest room in the world, but it'll do. And Winnie's close to having herself a room dug out. We'll wall Winnie in, who is also a pyromaniac, I'd like to point out, so we're definitely going to wall her around with stone also. We shall surround them with gates of adamant that they cannot break through, like a Milton poem. We'll ring them round with gates of adamant. Rick, what are you up to? Out there chilling? All right. Like a villain? It's cool. You illin' too, maybe just a tiny bit? It feels like maybe you're illin' a little bit, Rick. Chillin', illin'. Eating my fucking potatoes again. God damn it, Rick. I put those potatoes off limits for a reason, and the guy's always finding loopholes. He's always like, oh, no, it's fine, Pete. I didn't... Also, why did we leave Pemmican out here? Winnie is digging at granite. You know what? Come out here, Winnie, and you won't pick it up because you're not a hauler. All right, well, you could equip this slate club. I don't know whether that's better than your wooden club, but it seems like it should be better. You're going to come out there and plant some crops. Meanwhile, Bernard continues to just haul food in and then cook it. The guy is busier than a beaver. Look at him, though, man. He's really making a lot of progress on the... I feel good. Making a lot of progress on the meals. Bernard, you're a fantastic chef. I love you, buddy. Man, this Bernard guy is a huge asset to the colony. I feel really good about including him. I'm glad we finally got him recruited, because honestly, I was getting kind of tired of feeding him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to go 7, 8. And let's dig all of this out as well. This is our next diggery project, and we're going to make Winnie a room as well. This will have Winnie and Toon with their own rooms. That's going to make both of them happy. I understand that Bernard and Crusty are still sharing a room. And that may, you know, they're not going to like it. They're not going to be happy. Everybody likes their own private space. For Crusty, for one, you know, he doesn't like it when somebody watches him jerk off, and he jerks off a lot. Yeah, that's right, Pete. Usually over the body of a dead hobo, but... Well, hell, sometimes when Crusty needs private time, that's what Krusty's corpse hole is for. Anyway, nobody likes sharing a room, but if we have to keep people happy, the people we should prefer to keep happy are Winnie and Toon, because if they get unhappy, they're going to fucking burn the colony down to the ground. So keeping them happy is actually of the utmost priority. Group of pirates from the Night Rapiers. Wow, that's a sweet name. The Night Rapiers? That'd be a great name for a band. This guy has Molotov cocktails. A PDW. I don't know what that is. Guy has a PDW. Oh, you know what? I think that's like a submachine gun. One of the games we played on stream, I think we had somebody with a PDW. So, yeah, the raids are definitely sort of getting stepped up in defensive. They're attacking immediately. Where are they at in relation to us? Really far away. But they are attacking immediately. We're going to... Oh, I don't want to have to disturb Toon's sleep, but it's got to be done. You know, his mood is probably good enough that disturbed sleep will piss him off, but it's not going to piss him off that much. So everybody's drafted. On your feet, assholes and elbows. Bernard, do you have a weapon at all? You do not. I mean, I suppose we could give you a shank. What do you say? You want to go shank a dude? All right. Equip the steel shiv, Bernard. Crusty, I want you in position here. Winnie, you're ready to spring to the attack at melee. When these guys round the corner, maybe, is when we have Winnie. Now, you know what? Let's keep Winnie back here behind the sandbags. Bernard, you're going to be over here next to Winnie, and we're going to have... Where's Toon? Toon, get your ass out here. You're on point, dude. You're the leader of our triangular defense. You're the point man on the diamond. A hare self-tamed. We have a pet rabbit. All right, well, that's fine. We're going to restrict you to animal area 1. Gotta say hi to Rick and our squirrel friend. Ah, good old squirrel W1 out there scrolling it up like the way a good squirrel does. There's just a rotting doe out here. We should just go pick that up. Doe is dead. It's not missing body parts. Has been dead for 2 days. It spoils in less than a day. So once this raid is over, we're going to have somebody go pick up that deer. I wonder what killed it. I'll take the free meat. I don't care. Pete, you're scavenging from animals? That's gross. You know what? I'm not above it. So here comes our boys. All right. We're going to slow down time. Let's watch this. All right, Crusty, get ready. Fire! You're going to get off like 2 shots, aren't you, Crusty? Oh, that guy's firing back. Oh, Krusty's hit. That guy's... Okay, we're falling back. That guy's throwing Molotov cocktails at us. That is not cool. Crusty, run. Make these guys come around the corner. Also, where'd you get hit, Crusty? He's got a submachine gun shot to his right arm. These guys are trapped by the fire they started. Oh, God. Them starting a fire is actually very bad for us. Maybe they'll just sit here and burn to death. Why are you beating up my sandbag? What are you doing? They're coming one at a time. This is good. What do you got? You've got that submachine gun. Okay, Bernard. Winnie, now's your moment. Get ready. Pounce! Actually, if he's going to run away... Headshot from Crusty! He's taking cover. Get ready, and... Get ready, guys. Beautiful. We didn't even need to have Winnie and Bernard go pounce him. Are you running away? He's fleeing in panic. Fantastic. Okay. So, Crusty, you have to be undrafted, and Bernard, you have to be undrafted, and we really need you guys to go fight this fire. Zone area... okay, that's already considered home zone. All right, so Bernard and Crusty are going to go fight the fire. Fantastic. Winnie and Toon are going to laugh while the world burns because it's all they ever do. This guy had medicine. And he has a submachine gun, which is really good for us. A simple meal as well. So, Winnie, I want you to strip him. Strip Harry Blaster. Oh, I'll give you a shot with my Harry Blaster, girl. You want to see Perfidious beats Harry Blaster? Yeah, you got him stripped. That's good. I don't really care what you do now, so I'm just going to undraft you and let you go about your business. Toon, same for you. I'm assuming you're just going to go watch the flames. In all likelihood, that's what you're going to go do, is go enjoy the fire. We really need to get rid of this tree. And this defense, I'm actually not liking it. It doesn't work the way I thought it was going to. I thought we'd be able to, like, put this down and Crusty could shoot down it, but the problem is Crusty shoots too slow. The PDW is incredibly short range. Are you guys even going to be able to put out this fire, or is it going to start new fires faster than you can extinguish them? Because it seems like we're losing ground here. Now, okay, we're doing it. Crusty and Bernard are getting it. They're kicking dirt on it. I'm aware there's a fire, and I'm also aware that a hunter lacks a weapon. Who dropped their weapon? Crusty? Why do you not have a... You have a gun, right? Yeah. He doesn't have a weapon. Oh, Bernard, what happened to your gun? Well, isn't your shooting pretty good, Bernard? No, it's actually really shitty. It's either you or... Here's the thing. We could give it to Winnie. You know, at a short range, maybe she'll be more effective. Let's do that, actually. Winnie, you go get the PDW. So these doors are very slow, but that's kind of what we're wanting. We need to put some traps in here. How much steel do we have? We have 53 steel. How much does it take to make a trap? Security, critical trap. It takes 70 steel to make a trap. Wow, okay. Well, Crusty, here. First things first. No, don't. This guy's not dead? Oh, shit, he's still alive. I didn't even notice. Wow, we just stripped him and left him here to bleed out. Are you worth a shit? You're incapable of dumb labor. You're a hard worker, a jogger, and a teetotaler, but you're incapable of dumb labor? I refuse to believe that you are a hard worker. Crusty, you know what to do. No, don't capture him, Crusty. Come on. Oh, Pete, I was just playing with you. You knew I wasn't going to crust her. Like, oh, I'll capture him. Come on. I'm going to bludgeon his head in and drag him into Krusty's corpse hole. Yep, that's right, Crusty. Keep bludgeoning him. That's my boy. Come on. Keep on. There, you got him. Good. Now, prioritize. No, don't consume human corpse, Crusty. There are limits, Crusty. Even you, sir. No, don't. Unforbid him so Crusty can haul him, please. Come on, prioritize. No, I don't care about the pants. Haul Harry Blaster to the corpse pile. Krusty's corpse hole. I mean, this is actually Krusty's. Legitimately, it's actually Krusty's corpse hole. This is why it exists. That's where we stashed the dead man. Looks like Winnie's patching up the wall. Winnie's fixing the wall from where that Molotov cocktail hit it. We really got to get some better defenses in place, though. I'm feeling pretty unprepared. Let's get some steel. All right, let's set up a mining order. Mine out this steel, Crusty. Actually, I don't know if this is steel or not, so just mine what is visibly steel. Like, this is definitely steel. And mine yourself a path to that one. Once we get a new supply of steel, we can put the time back up, too. We'll get that steel, and we'll use that to try and build traps. We should be able to walk around them. I don't know if our colonists will set them off, because I've never built one of these steel traps before. I'm just going to work under the assumption that they absolutely will set it off. Also, this tree has got to go. Speaking of trees, we still have plenty of trees flagged for chopping, and nobody's chopping them. But that Toon's working on the wood floor. He's making nice... Look at that. It's like a parkour. He's got a nice pattern going there. He's making solid progress on the floor. How are our meals doing? 34 meals. Solid. Bernard sleeping when he's taking a little siesta. Crusty resting off his labors from the day. I really would appreciate if we would not leave this medicine out here, though. Toon, I don't know what you're doing, but haul that medicine back inside. I don't want that to go to bad. Also, free food, dude. 2 simple meals out there just lying on the ground getting ready to rot. Bernard's tossing some horseshoes. That's fine. Bernard did spend like almost a full month locked naked in a hole, eating off of the same floor he was forced to shit on. It's probably okay that we give him a little break. He seems like maybe he could use it. Winnie's having a little bit of a wander, it looks like. Bernard probably needs a little bit of joy in his life. I'm not going to begrudge Bernard joy. I mean, also, he's been cooking like a lunatic. We got him slaving over a hot stove out here all day long. He's the best short order cook who ever got captured, locked naked into a hole, released, and forced to be a short order cook for a colonist on a outer galaxy Rimworld. He really is. So if we do a deadfall trap, say here, how are we going to My concern is, how are we going to rearm them? Let's do, like, one here. I guess we could put a door in the middle. My concern is, oh, you know what? We could just disarm them. Never mind. This is fine. So just do, like, one here, and we'll do one here, and then one right before the tree. We'll build those. And once they're built, we can arm them up. If we need to go out, I hope we will go out of the doors instead of out through the traps. I mean, I hope we don't walk over them. That's something that's going to warrant testing. We're actually going to have to try that first, because I don't want them walking over traps. I assume we will set them off. But what I was thinking about earlier is how would we rearm one, say if like a guy got killed in this one, but the other 3 were still armed. How do we get out? Well, either we go around the door, or I'm assuming we can just disarm the trap, right? It's armed. 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 So will we go around then? Yeah, okay. It appears like we have a very decided preference for going around. Good. That's, okay, this is good. I feel good about it. Our defenses are fantastic now. Or, well, I mean, I don't know how well those traps work. Like I said, I've never really built any before. But still, I feel better defended, and I guess the feeling of security is really what's most important, right? We have 255 granite blocks. Well, let's get Winnie's room finished then. Granite wall. We're going to do this. Run this up here. Winnie will also get a wooden door. We'll just run that over there. Build her a wooden door. Slap it down. Winnie, soon you're going to have your own room, girl. Man, the colony is starting to come together. I feel pretty good, everybody. Crusty, how do you feel? Well, I'm sleeping right now, Pete, but I'm sleeping surrounded by my friendly squirrel and my friendly hare, and you know how I love being tucked away with all my animal friends. By the way, where is Rick? Rick has fallen asleep outside. You know what? That's fine, Rick. Sleep outside. We could just build Rick a sleeping spot, I suppose. I really want to finish the floor. Let's get the... I probably should wrap this up. Episode's getting a little long. But I really want to see the floor get finished first. Do we need to cut more wood? We need to cut more wood. I want this floor done. Oh, well, it's not done, but I want the part... Oh, also, hey, while we're here, Bernard, I don't care what you do during the day, but lights out is at 10 p.m. We have strict rules about that. You can sleep as long as you want or stay awake as long as you want, but from, at 10 p.m. is when everybody goes to bed. Some wood chopping here. Just chop all of this. We don't need these trees. If we want more trees back here, we can just plant some. Excellent growers, and I think planting trees is actually really good for your growing skill, too. Wood floors are coming along nicely. Ultimately, I would like to replace all of this stuff with worked stone. Also, maybe mine this steel, Crusty. Just to get it out of the road, if nothing else. You know what? Do actually some other mining. Let's try and dig you a room, too, Crusty. We'll assume this is going to be your outside wall. So if that's your outside wall, this will be your room. You know what? Mine this out, too, just because I don't like it there. We'll have Crusty dig himself a nice little room off the main entrance here. Food's still looking good. We're at 38. That's the other thing, too. Remember, when we're preparing our stockpile of meals for the winter, we do still have these prepackaged meals that I've set. Oh, cargo pods. But I've got those forbidden. What are we going to find in these cargo pods? What is this? A bunch of meat? Fox meat. Well, yes, I want it. Where is it in relation to us? Oh, good God. That's a trillion miles away. I'm not even sure that's worth hauling. That's really far. We could tunnel, but if we tunnel, we're going to run into the problem that then we can't force raiders to come through here. I like the fact that we have the natural stone that forces everybody to walk around. I don't want to undo my cul-de-sac. I like the cul-de-sac. No, you know what? No, I'm not undoing it. Nope. How's the floor coming? Toon finished the floor. And we do go around the traps. Fantastic. So Toon's going to be taking a long-ass series of journey. Oh, wait, that's Bernard. I'm sorry, Bernard. Oh, an escape pod. All right. Mark. 57. He's downed. He's an herbalist. What can you do? You're not incapable. Oh, you can grow medicine. Mark can grow medicine. He was a shopkeeper and an herbalist. He's incapable of none. He's a teetotaler. What's pessimist do? Oh, he has a -6 to mood permanently? That seems kind of shitty. But he can grow medicine. He's also a reasonable doctor and artist. He's okay at crafting, and he can research. Do we want to recruit Mark? Or it's another mouth to feed. How close is anybody else to being able to grow medicine? Crusty has a 5 and also doesn't really grow. Bernard, you have a 1. Winnie? Winnie's real close to being able to grow medicine, actually. You know what? No, I'm sorry. Mark, if it were the end of winter, I would recruit you. But it's not the end of winter, is it? No, it's not the end of winter at all, Mark. It's the 12th of summer. And the growing season is coming to an end, Mark. I'm not going to have enough time, Mark, to do the things to set us up to keep you alive that I would require. I'm not going to be able to. And you know what that means, Mark. Yeah, it means some very negative things for you. It means I'm going to take your clothing, and I'm going to leave you out here to die. That's what it means, Mark. Wait a minute. Where is Mark specifically? Didn't you just walk right past him, Bernard? Where is that guy? I want to steal his shirt. I'm not just going to leave him out here alone in the wilderness to die. I'm going to take his clothes. Where did he go? Is this him? Oh, that's an ostrich. Where'd you go, Mark? That's one thing I would love to see them add. One of the few features I've found in Rimworld that could use a little tweaking. I would love for them to add just a feature where you could mark something on a map. Like when the little alert comes up, let me add a thing to my map to show me where that is so that I can go back to it. Don't just, like, once you clear the alert, it's gone. He was somewhere over here by this Megatherium, wasn't he? Mark? Hello? Maybe he's just dead already. He couldn't have died that fast. I thought he was over here by where Bernard was. Well, Bernard, I mean, we've got him flagged, so Bernard will go strip him when he gets around to it eventually. In the meantime, he's just going to continue hauling fox meat, although I think most of this fox meat is probably going to spoil before we can even haul it. I'm not even sure this is a good use of Bernard's time. It's something, and we still got more rooms. Oh, Bernard's just straight up taking that fox meat and immediately cooking it into a meal. That's good thinking, Bernard. Don't give it a chance to spoil. Just cook it right away. Solid strategy. Winnie and Crusty are really demolishing this room, though. They're making short work of it. And we could give Crusty a room now. I think we will do that. Let's do a little bit of architecture, grab some structure, more granite walls, because we still got plenty of granite blocks. Wall there. Crusty, we'll put your door down here at the other end. There you go. And then we'll give you a wooden door. Doors really are going to be the only thing in this place, ultimately, I think, that is made of wood. The rest of it is going to be stone. Otherwise, our own colonists will burn it to the ground. And with everybody tucked safely in their bed, you know what? I think this is a fantastic place to wrap things up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see me finish construction of my fireproof colony, I might consider subscribing as well, because Crusty Cornelius is shooting hobos in the face on a regular basis. Hee-haw! I'm also letting them die out in the wilderness after I steal their shirt. So you might consider subscribing as well if you want to catch that. Right now, though, thanks very much for watching. That shirt will be ours, rest assured. I'll see you again soon, though.